I just took a single hour-long interview and turned it into a week's worth of social clips using nothing but a web browser. I'm genuinely nervous that professional video editors might hate me for this or threaten to revoke my editing license, but hear me out. If you've ever felt like you spend more time wrestling a complex timeline than actually creating, this might be the one thing that makes you cancel a subscription. I'm not doing a full dry review here, but rather a show and tell of exactly what I did and why this is the tool I'm currently using for all my long-form repurposing. I am talking about the platform that automatically scans long videos, finds the spicy moments, and turns them into ready-to-post clips. Starting a new project in this tool is honestly stupidly simple. I simply dropped in my raw, uncut interview file of me and a guest rambling about content strategy and bad takeout. Within a few minutes, the app scanned the entire hour of footage and surfaced the moments that actually mattered. It was like the software had a sixth sense for viral content, picking out punchy one-liners and emotional reactions. The auto-clip generator is not just chopping randomly, it looks for peaks in engagement signals like laughter, emphasis, and topic shifts. It outputs a stack of clips optimized for social media, complete with portrait versions, square formats, and suggested captions. I clicked through the suggestions, trimmed a word here and there, and honestly, it felt as quick and surgical as editing in a text document. Now, before all the die-hard editors start yelling at me, yes, I get that manual timeline work is a beautiful art form. You can manipulate every frame and craft emotional arcs, but if you produce content consistently, you need velocity more than you need manual perfection. I told the tool to generate 5 clips for Instagram and Twitter, while another batch was still being analyzed. The system cued everything, suggested post copy based on the topic, and even offered caption styles for me. That is when the auto-schedule feature really showed its true value. Auto-schedule is basically the set-it-and-forget-it method for social publishing. You just pick how often you want posts to go out, and the tool cues them into time slots that make logical sense. If you are hustling to build a brand, this kind of workflow is a complete game changer. I also put the captioning feature to the test, because bad subtitles are a deal breaker for mute scroll culture. The captions were surprisingly clean, with excellent punctuation and sensible line breaks that didn't require constant babysitting. You might be thinking about other AI audio tools, and yes, there are powerful alternatives out there for specific script-heavy tasks. However, for scaling a content operation and getting dozens of clips out on multiple platforms, the focus on discovery is just more valuable. The content calendar is another feature I love because it makes you look organized without the tedious manual labor. You can see every scheduled clip across all your platforms, drag and drop them into new slots, and spot where your content gaps exist. It is perfect for mapping out a whole week of posts around a single long-form episode. I had 1 minute where my guest nailed a hot take, and the tool flagged it, let me tighten the intro, and scheduled it for peak engagement. I also tested the cross-posting behavior, which generates platform-optimized formats automatically. Consistency is huge when you have limited time, but you absolutely need maximum reach. Now, it is not perfect, and you will occasionally need to tweak the AI's suggestions to make them fit your personal voice. If you are obsessed with total creative control, treat the automation like an assistant that accelerates the discovery phase. This tool sits in the sweet spot for creators who need to publish a lot without the massive overhead of a full video production suite. There are even batch tag and campaign assignment features that make tracking your performance surprisingly easy. My verdict after a few projects is that this isn't trying to replace human editors, but rather replacing the bottleneck of distribution. If you are a podcaster or creator who wants to grow without hiring a full-time editor, this is a massive time saver. You can go from an hour-long session to 5 ready-to-post clips in under 30 minutes, and that is not an exaggeration. Use it all the time if you want to be prolific, sane, and consistent with your content publishing. I guarantee you will be shocked at how many good moments are hiding in the middle of your raw recordings. So stop yelling at your timelines and start making the stuff you actually care about.